Hello and welcome, Virgos. So Virgos, what's the story for you guys in June? I've no idea. I don't know why, but doing the earth signs, I feel like I'm out of breath. I don't know why, and I'm like, I need to do an air sign to get some breath, but no, I'm gonna keep going. So we're gonna see what your overall energy is with the oracle first. I just automatically picked that one up. So let's see what your overall energy is with the oracle. Fork in the road. Number 13, fork in the road. I will read them out of the book once I do the tarot, and then we'll see do they sync up. So let's carry on. I'm using the Housewives Tarot and Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, Wisdom of the Oracle deck. There's 3 cards there. So King of Pentacles. So that's your overall energies, the fork in the road and the King of Pentacles. And number 13. I'm going to make sure, I haven't used this oracle deck in a while, so bear with me if I use the book. But it's kind of like obvious, you're stuck, you're on a path, you are the King of Pentacles. And you're like, where do I go from here? Do I go further? Or do I go back? Oh, excuse me. 13. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left, or would you choose right? Well, that's pretty much goes on about the road and stuff like that. So everything falls over, of course it does. So this is the fork in the road card. There's the Virgo card, it's so pretty. So Virgos, you guys are at a fork in the road. I'm going to sneeze. You guys are oh, excuse me. You guys are at a fork in the road. You're wondering how far can you go. You're like, well, I'm at the highest of my career here. What else is there? I'm the King of Pentacles. That's literally your like, I've done all I can. What else is there? What do I need to do? So you're at a fork in the road. You need to make a decision, left or right. But you're a King of Pentacles, so you're just like, where do I go from here? Or do you have to go back and clean up the mess you've had in the past? So is it other kind of things? We don't know. We'll find out. So I'll do the oracle at the end as well. So we're just going to see your current situation, and then what's coming up, and then the outcome. So this is the whole month of June. So what's coming up for June for Virgos? Oh, there's a nasty sneeze. It's like, oh. We have Ace of Cups as the start. You know, you're overwhelmed with emotions. Maybe you need to make a decision. There's 2 jumping there. You need to make a decision on your emotional side, maybe. With the 5 of Pentacles, you can see that you're like, oh, you need to make a very strong decision. A very strong decision about saving money here. Very, very strong decision. You have the strength to, I love this card, it's like bloody Brillo pads. So, oh, you need to make a decision about, you know, saving money, knowing when to stop and start saving. I was like, stop and start saving. The 3 of Pentacles came up. Come here, you oracle deck. Stay there. So yeah, like you can see now, this is where your current situation is coming into June. Your first week of June, essentially. I want to see what that Ace of Cups is about. Let me see what that's about. 2 swords. You're being you're bottling up your emotions here, and you're protecting it too much. You're like putting too many locks on yourself, and you're focusing way too much on your career. So you Virgos are career driven during the month of June. If it was a relationship sense, someone's heartbroken you, and you just focus on doing things. If you're looking for work, you realize, shit, I don't have enough money. You have the strength to carry on. You just need to build those foundations. I love this card, like Jesus. Like her arms are the tools. It's so bizarre, this deck, but I adore it. I know people find it very propaganda and stuff, but like, that's what the 1920s and 40s were. It's just how they were. But moving on. So we can see that you're saving money and you're building those foundations. You have the strength to stop yourself overspending, if that makes sense, because you're a King of Pentacles, clearly. But you're also a King of Cups. So your next situation here after this is a King of Cups situation. So you're all like, hey, I've got the money, but oh my god, my emotional and mental state are in dire straits. So, and we have the Emperor. There's a lot of masculine energy here. A lot of kings, and now we have the Emperor. So maybe with this moment where you come from the King of Pentacles, like, way, I've done my career, I feel great, I feel amazing, you know, you're doing amazing with that, like you've nailed it, you are where you are work wise, and you think, and you want to start, whoa, I've been overspending money, I bought a new car this month, I've paid the bills, I'm doing the rent, all that stuff, and you're like, right, I have the strength to stop, spend money, you make the foundation, but then you realise, oh, I've done all that, I need to make sure my emotions are in check. Now, the King of Cups is usually a water sign. Usually a water sign person. So maybe this Emperor is a water sign in your life. He could be your father figure. He could be your actual father. Or just anyone who... If it was your boss or someone higher up in you, it could be that as well. So it could be someone that you confide in going, hey... does our company have any, like, you know, mental health benefits or anything like that? And then if they help you, they help you. But we have the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords is where... Whoa, Jesus, that jumped. Two of them jumped, actually. This one jumped first. We have the Page of Cups. And we'll go with the elaborate on that. We have Two of Cups. What am I looking for? There. So the Six of Swords... came up first there. It was just a lot of cards at once there. Six of Swords is you are in a state of transition. Oh yeah, you're like, this is, because this is not Rider Waite, so I always go, oh, what's that one? And it's usually the one with the boat and the cards in the background. The cards in the background. I'm so out of it. Six of Swords is where you're like, I'm moving on, I'm moving away from this, I've taken the advice of this Emperor, I'm moving on. Whether it is like from this Ace of Cups up here, you've protected your heartbreak and now you're finally dealing with that heartbreak that someone, that either this King of Cups has done to you, or and you go to your father figure in your life, or to someone who is higher up than you, you need to, like, you know, have a mental health check. Not in a bad way. There's never a bad way of saying, oh yeah, I'm actually at my really lowest, I need a therapist. There's nothing wrong with going to a therapist or any kind of counselling, even if it's an everyday thing, because we all need, that's what therapists are for. They're there to talk to you about everyday things. Because, like, not everyone can deal with everyday things like everyone else, because say if me paying a bill, I can do it fine, but someone else could get really anxious and stressed about when the next paycheck's coming about that. So that's just that kind of thing. And you're moving on very slowly. Either you might go, do you know what? I need a bloody holiday. That's what also that means. I need a holiday. And when you do go on a holiday, we have the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. So it seems like you go back into this holiday mode to revisit your emotions, and you take some of your close friends with you. Three of Cups, I don't know why it's a floating baby in this deck, but usually, you know, three people cheering, you go off on the lads' night or the girls' weekend, that kind of thing, and it's great. Like, that's a great way to rejuvenate and recharge for you guys. That's a great way, Virgos. Your outcome is the Knight of Wands. So once you come back from that holiday, you have a plan, you have everything to a T, you know what you're doing, you know what's happening, and it's great. Next up then we have the Four of Cups. So even though you have a game plan and you know what's coming, when you get back, you're just like, no, I don't need any help. I have my plan, I know what I'm doing, I know how to tackle this for the next time. But we also have the Three of Swords. So this is causing some conflict, maybe with this Emperor up here. So because you did go into like a really low state of your, you know, mental health and all, and don't forget you have a fork in the road here. So your fork in the road maybe is to make a decision. Do you stay as this King of Pentacles, or do you embrace the King of Cups and be more in tune with your emotional and mental health state? So that could be that sense. The Three of Swords though is causing a lot of conflict, and because you're like, no, I have a game plan. You're not stubborn, like, because this is not the Knight of Swords, it's a Knight of Wands, so he's a doer, he's always on the go. But you went away to rest, and then you're coming back going, I need to get all that done that I've missed. Everything I've missed, it's gone. I need to get it back. But we see that with the Four of Cups though. People are offering you help, and you go, no, I don't want that. Like, in this sense, it's like a woman asking you, it's like, hey, do you want more gin? And they're like, no, I don't need any more gin. I'm fine. But with that Three of Swords, though, it's causing a big rift in the workplace or at home. So, see what's coming up with the Oracle deck for you guys? Go the distance. That shows you that you want to make it to that finish line as fast as you can and get it done and over with. But it's not like that. For soulmates, look at that. Look at the penguins. See, that makes sense, because like the Ace of Cups was there with the Two of Swords. You're protecting your heart. You want a soulmate. So even though you're career driven this month, you feel lonely because this King of Cups is you. I feel like it's your emotional state. And then we have breathe. You guys need to take a breath and just go, oh. Virgos, you need to breathe. Like, just calm down. Like, you know, you're doing a lot of work. Like, you're doing so much work that you need to make a very big decision. And you have a never-ending story. So if you don't stop this constant loop of work, and carry, you know, all that kind of stuff, it'll never end. You'll be stuck in this little time loop. Stuck in this, you're going to keep going. I need to get to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next one. And you need to keep going and going and going. But then you stop to breathe and go, oh, I need to rest. I go on a holiday. You go on a holiday, you come back and just repeat. And you don't want to rinse and repeat. That's the whole point of, whoa, that one leapt out my head. Truth be told. So, you can see the little owl has opened his little heart, the windows there. So those two swords that are here, they need to come down. They need to, you know, reopen. They need to, you need to just embrace the holiday that you're on and embrace that lessons that you had, because the next one was milk and honey there. I'm going to look up what milk and honey is, because that's not really as straightforward. It's an elephant in a bowl with milk and honey, so it's not really straightforward as I thought it would be. 51. There are, how many decks? There are 52 or 53 decks and cards in this deck. Milk and honey. The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So nice. So you know your needs will be met because you have that Emperor supporting you. You have the Emperor supporting you, guys. You have, you know, you have all the tools there. You just you should not be rinse and repeating, if that makes sense. You shouldn't be closed off, go off and work really hard, drain yourself of like all your energy, go on a holiday to recharge, and then come back and do it again so soon after. It's just that you're doing it so soon after coming back. That's what is worrying me. So that would be June. But I want to see what the Oracle says about this outcome here. So we have blessed. I just took the top one there because I shuffled it already. So blessed. So it's like, and it's number 22. So it's like a catch-22. You either will be blessed with the lessons of this, or you won't. It will be the other way around. You know, it's very straightforward, guys. I think you Virgos need to hold your horses on career, on just do work. Like, I'm not saying quit your job, but I'm saying, like, take that time to rest, use up your holidays that you have left and go on a big holiday, or if you've saved up all your holidays since you've been working there in that company, use them. Do you know what I mean? Go on a long holiday. Don't come back as like this Knight of Wands. I get it, you have a game plan, you know how to tackle it the next time it comes around, but don't let it cause any conflict in work. Or, you know, you've been given a very strong and dedicated person, which is the Emperor, to help you with this, and you want to find that soulmate in your life as well. So even though it looks like you're just coming out of a heartbreak, that's what I feel like it is. Hence why you're like, go the distance, go to the next one, soulmate, breathe. So it's like soulmate and then breathe. So either you find your soulmate, or you've been rejected by your soulmate, or you're in this constant, like, as I said, a constant loop. Just doing a recap, that's all it is. And truth be told, you know you've given your heart to this person, and you're going to be filled with abundance because you're a King of Pentacles up here with this energy up here, and you're going to be blessed as the outcome comes. But it's a catch-22 because it's number 22. I feel like that blessed card is going to be 50-50. You either take it or you don't. Virgos, goodness me. I'll leave that there, Virgos. I don't want to over milk it kind of thing. So we'll leave that there, and I will see you all next time.